How do? Chaingrave Games back again for an unboxing. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you already know I'm a bit of a 40k fan, you know. Aliens, the far-flung future, grim dark. What I'm also a fan of is the Alien franchise. The first movie, Ridley Scott's Alien, 79, absolute masterpiece, still holds up today. Aliens, James Cameron, probably one of the best, you know, kind of action horror movies there's ever been. Even David Fincher's Alien 3, the early 90s. I still quite like that. I remember watching that as a kid. Your best bet is watching, is it the Assembly Cut? Because Fincher wanted his name nowhere near it. Because the studio was constantly interfering. So, yeah. You'd think studios would, you know, kind of understand by now to stop interfering as much. However, what I'm going to go through today is the Alien board game Fate of the Nostromo. So I'll be unboxing this. We'll be having a look at, you know, the game mats. You get some models with it. And I'm quite looking forward to playing this. Hopefully, might have a cheeky game on the channel at some point. However, let's get right into it, shall we? So, let's get right in here. Incoming transmission. A perfect organism, its structural imperfection is matched only by its hostility. Pretty sure that's an Ash quote. An alien stalks the corridors of the commercial starship Nostromo, hunting you and your crewmates. Work together to move through the ship, gather supplies, and craft items to survive. Proceed carefully. The alien could be just around the corner. And remember, in space, no one can hear you scream. Right, let's get into the box. Well, in a second, let's have a look at the back first. Choose from 5 final missions. Okay. The alien stalks your every move. So these are your models. You've got Brett, Dallas, Ripley, main character energy, Lambert, Parker, and if you can't see, you got the alien in the background as well. And play with Science Officer Ash for a more challenging game. So how does that work? I'm not sure, but oh my god, I could see the price is there. Don't do that. Oh, but it's not a bad price. It's quite reasonable. Anyway, so contents: 1 Nostromo game board, 5 crew placards, 5 crew figures, 1 alien figure, 1 morale tracker and base, 46 cards, 55 tokens, 1 self-destruct track, 1 Ash standee and base, and then the instructions. 10-year-olds can play this, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Crew 1 to 5, about 45 minutes to 60 minutes. Let's get into it, shall we? Right. I've got my scalpel, so, oh. Just imagine this is the start of the Alien movie with the sipping duck. You know, the duck with the top hat, that's sipping water. Or the start of, oh, I've knackered that. Or the start of Aliens with also the sipping duck, actually. But there we go. Now, what do we get inside? We can get the bloody top off it. Oh, what's that? Oh, I got a bloody delivery note. It's Jonesy! Let's face it, probably one of the best characters in the actual movie. It's Jonesy the cat. And then we got... that's the game board as well. That's the Jonesy game board. Nothing else on it. Fair enough. Well, we'll put that over there. USCSS Nostromo. Oh, situation report issued by Dallas. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Kane's dead. Well, yes. Can't really have Kane knocking about, can you? When it's a, that would be a good idea for like a well, would it? I don't know. It'd be like an adventure kind of game more than a board game. Say if you had the spacesuits and going into the derelict and stuff like that. Right, we'll have to have a look at that later. Let's get into the guts of it. So what we've got here is, I'm guessing these are parts. Oh, there's Ash. There's the alien. These are the little gribblies that you're going to be kind of tracking around and stuff. And, oh, that's empty. Why is that empty? Is there a reason? I have no idea. I'll put it over. You got some can't escape the Narcissus. Oh, sorry, escape on the Narcissus. Again, what I do like about the Alien franchise is the centering on Joseph Conrad's works and stuff like that. Like Narcissus is from the N-word of the Narcissus, one of his books. Nostromo is the, if I'm not mistaken, is Nostromo the city from Heart of Darkness, the town? I don't know. I do like the whole kind of thing of the Joseph Conrad kind of link through all of it. I do enjoy that a little bit, but there we go. There's the, I'm guessing these are the mission cards. So, should we have a quick look at the mission cards, actually? So, final mission, final mission, final mission, final mission. Right. So, escape on the Narcissus. We're going to blow up the ship. Right, my sympathies. Cut off every bulkhead and every vent. And blow it out into space. Well, if anything, that should be the very final one, shouldn't it? But those are they're the mission cards, aren't they? That's lovely. I like that a lot. Very accurate for the actual movie itself, which is what I appreciate. Oh, just realised that might actually be there for the pop-outs that we've got in this big sheet here. But we'll sort that out later anyway. The cards. The cards. Ripley. Warrant Officer Eleanor Ripley. Current deployment, USCSS Nostromo. Spend an action, move another crew member, one space. Yeah, actions 4. She's got 4 actions. Right. And that's quite a good likeness of a young Sigourney Weaver. Well, I say young, she same age as she was from the movie. Then we've got Arthur Dallas, 5 action. He's got no special ability, but he's a captain. Tom Skerritt, if I'm not mistaken, Tom Skerritt. Again, if I'm not mistaken, he was actually the only big actor in Alien when it first came out. The others were kind of, it could have been a good movie, it could have been a bad movie. They had no idea, They signed on to it, and it was good. Here we go, Brett. Samson Brett. Well, Sam. So, he's got 3 actions. Engineering tech. Special ability. Reduce cost of an item that costs 2 or more scrap by 1 scrap. Items don't take an action to craft. I'll have to read the rules to get my head around what some of these bits mean, but he's a cracking actor. I can't remember what his name is. Dean. Is it Dean something or other? Oh. He's been in loads of movies. No, Harry. I'll get it eventually. I just don't want to. If you put me on the spot, I can't remember it. Anyway, Parker, Yaphet Kotto. See, I do know some of them. Well, I know most of them, but he's got 4 actions. He's the chief engineer, actually. USCSS Nostromo. Spend an action, add 1 scrap to your inventory from the scrap pile, use only once per turn. Ooh. And again, amazing likeness of Yaphet Kotto. I think the only... well, he's probably been in loads of stuff before Alien, but he's best known for Alien and for being a bad guy from one of the James Bond movies. But I don't know. For the James Bond movies, I always find the henchmen, you know, more interesting. I mean, like Jaws. What's the guy? I think the guy from the Yaphet Kotto is the bad guy in the James Bond movie, and his bodyguard kind of henchman kind of thing is a guy with like a claw on his arm. I think it is like a claw on his arm, like a fake arm that's got big pincers on it, if I remember correctly. I've not watched James Bond movies in ages. Some of the older ones are cracking. Some of the recent ones are cracking. Let's leave it at there. Best one by far, GoldenEye, because Sean Bean's in it. Love me some Sean Bean. Anyway, that's Parker. Lambert. Joan Lambert. Actions 4, USCSS Nostromo. She's the navigator. Spend an action, look at the top card of the encounter deck. You may put it on the bottom of the deck. And she's played by, bumballs. What's she called? I've seen her in other movies as well. Oh, is it Dean Stockwell? Is it Dean Stockwell? It might be. I'll look after it afterwards. Can't remember her name. Extended cut of Alien, definitely watch it, because you see a bit of, lady on lady action, because she absolutely smashes Ripley for some reason. I've no idea what just fell. Never mind, let's keep going. But those are the big character cards. You've got Dallas, Ripley. I'm guessing they're not taking Ash into account because he's secretly working against them, so that makes some sense. I mean, all crew expendable after all. And he tries to insert a pornographic magazine into Ripley's mouth. Anyway, what else do we have to go through? Well, we've got these cards. There's a lot of cards here. These are the objective cards. So let's have a quick look on the back of them. Motion detector. Reveal a concealed token in a room up to 2 spaces away. If it's the alien, place the alien figure in the room, and you gain an action. Shuffle the revealed token into the concealed token stack. Unlimited use. So there's so many. They have so many actions, and there's so many of these. I guess we'll see when we get into the rules. I mean, I'm not going to get into the rules right now because it'll take far too long. Do you know what the only thing we've got left to look into? Oh, sorry, never mind. Little plastic pegs, never mind. The figures. We've got figures. We've got miniatures. Let's have a look at these miniatures. There we go. We've got a... Well, I'll zoom it in, actually. Let's zoom it in, shall we? There's Dallas. He's crawling around some vents, and he gets taken out. Then we've got... That's Parker. He gets taken out at the same time as Lambert. But again, in the game, maybe not. But these are lovely. They're quite detailed as well. Oh, they're quite wibbly wobbly. Oh, I wonder why. Never mind. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit of to be a little bit more solid. Is that Lambert? I'm guessing that's Lambert. Yeah, maybe. That's Ripley. That's definitely Ripley. Sigourney Weaver has got big hair in the first movie. I'd like to say it's a good likeness, but it's really not. I was planning on trying to paint these up at some point, but it might be just a wasted effort, to be honest, because they're a little bit plasticky, they're a little bit wibbly wobbly, they're not the best quality, I mean, but we'll see how the game is itself. It might be a really fun game, it probably is going to be a really fun game. Here we go, here's Parker. Not Parker, Brett, sorry. Oh. You know, right. Brett. But, he's probably the least wibbly wobbly out of all of them. And then we've got the Xenomorph itself. Oh my god, my miniature is off its preferred axis. That's not good. That's not ideal. And yet, I don't want to move it too much and break the model. But, yeah, that's not ideal. It's a nice little miniature. Bloody hell. I might buy some 3D sculpted, proxies for this, to be honest, because these models are a bit pants. I have to admit, they're like cheap plastic ones. The Xenomorph itself is really detailed. It's just... Who's gonna take a Xenomorph that's fucking had one too many? Seriously. Look! It's fucking staggering. It's ready to fall into the canal. Not ideal. However, that is the Alien Fate of the Nostromo game. I'll be honest, I was really excited for this game. It's been out for quite a bit now. I am still quite excited. I want to play the actual game itself. I was a little bit excited because it had miniatures in it. When I say miniatures, obviously, I've probably sold myself short because the miniatures are nowhere near as good as what you'd expect. Sorry, zoom out. However, that was the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. Comments in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Much love. I'll see you in a bit.